Welcome to LYNDA'S TV show. If it is your first time, you like the channel, you like the program, subscribe and put on your notification bell because it's gonna help you to know when I upload a new video. Like you all may know, I present information across the globe, especially Nigeria to be precise, and I want to appreciate my viewers, my subscribers. You guys are so amazing, especially those who always tune in to watch me each time I upload a new video.
Shouting. We are in a very precarious situation in this country. We are actually in a perilous time. We've never seen what we're seeing in this country before now. Every facet of our national life is sick. From insecurity to the economy, to breakdown of infrastructure. And this completely has been threatening the very foundation of our beloved country. If you look at what is happening in this country today, at the end of the day, you will just know that it's failure of leadership. And at times, you look at it, failure of leadership at all levels, because once the head is rotting, the entire body is destroyed. The country is not only sick, but equally suffers from what I call a dreadful congenital abnormality.
What does that mean?
It means the country is suffering from a problem that is irrevocably, there's a possibility that there will be no redemption.
Is this real or imagined?
It's very, very real. As I speak with you, a few days ago, we had 400 Northerners were arrested in Abia at about 3 a.m. in the morning, moving in 35 buses. The implication of that is that information gathering in this country is dead. Because how will they move all the way from up north only to be arrested or accosted in the southern part of the country?
Is it in Abia or in Ondo State?
Abia.
There's an incident.
There's another one in Ondo State. Another one happened in Ondo State. So what we are saying is that we are in a very, very precarious situation, and all this boils down to failure of leadership. And the body language of Mr. President, the body language of this government also is not encouraging. Because government, this particular government, have the strength, but they do not have the will. They do not have the spiritual will, they do not have the moral will, they do not have the political will to be decisive and take action. For example, why Nigerians are disenchanted, why this problem may not see the light of the day, is because since March last year till this minute, our government is being run on Zoom. Federal Executive Council back to back over 1 year is on Zoom.
Is it not in the light of the present realities the new normal?
It is not normal. Why are we holding the Federal Executive Council on Zoom? 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, 797 billion was approved on Zoom. 1 hour 30 Zoom meetings. You are not defending memos. There's no critical analysis of projects, policy formulation and implementation done on Zoom. America, that is the worst hit, don't hold Zoom executive meetings. And if less than 60 people, because the Federal Executive Council, they are less than 60. Or about 60. So if 60
less
people,
than 60 actually.
Less than 60. So if when 109 senators are sitting, when 360 members of the House of Representatives are sitting, then you know that it is not a problem of COVID. It is a problem of incompetence. It is a problem of incapacitation. It is a problem of gross.
The area surface of the council chamber of the presidential villa is far less than the National Assembly. And perhaps the government should not be seen to be violating the safety protocols, non-pharmaceutical measures.
No. Nigeria is Nigeria. And I want to tell you, there's a banquet hall, even with observation of COVID protocol, can take 1,000 people. That's the banquet hall in the villa. It's there. And even the chambers, the council chamber of the villa, can take 60, even with the protocol. But that's what I'm saying is that the signal to Nigerians is that there is a problem somewhere. And We have a problem because the president is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. President Buhari needs to speak to Nigerians directly, need to commune with Nigerians, need to converse with the media, need to ask questions. Our president is absent. And this have a negative concomitant effect on the war against insecurity in this country. As I speak to you, it is very pathetic, but our president is not available. This is the first time in the history of mankind that we hear presidency says, Garbashe will talk, presidency says, Adesina will talk, presidency says. We want to hear presidents say, we didn't vote for presidency.
Are they not
vote for Garbashe?
Are they not employed to speak for the president?
They are to speak for the president when there is a policy information. But in terms of interaction, we voted for President Muhammadu Buhari, not Garbashe. We want to hear president said, not presidency says. All this put together, culminate together, encourage the insecurity that we are passing through. When last did you hear the president, or have you ever heard the president sit down and say, you, the IGP, if you cannot take care of insecurity in so, in 3 months, you are fired? Have you heard the president say, come, the chief of army staff, if you cannot flush Boko Haram in 6 months, you are fired? The country is sick, killing is pervasive. Look at the innocent children.
Just a moment ago, I announced the suspension of the managing director of Nigerian Ports Authority. That's an action from the president.
That is politics. It has nothing to do with insecurity that is bedeviling us. We want to see his actions in the areas that matters. When they play their internal politics, that's their problem between the Minister of Transport, herself, and that's their own internal problem. But what I'm saying in essence is that we cannot continue to keep quiet. Unfortunately, Nigerians are yet to realize that in an unjust society, silence is a crime. This problem is pervasive because the people who ought to speak are not speaking. I'm totally disappointed in so many people we call men of God in this country. From my understanding of the word of God, in the Old Testament, prophets are change agents. God sent them to kings to tell the kings, repent or so. That was what happened to Jonah on his way to Nineveh. That was why Moses was told to go and tell Pharaoh, let my people go. That was what Joshua did. And the same thing in the Quran. But these days, people are not coming out to speak the truth. They are afraid of Buhari. Buhari is a human being. He's not an angel. He's not a prophet. He's Buhari of Daura. I have conquered fear. I'm not afraid of anyone, because if you look at it, the tree of freedom, the tree of liberty, will only be watered by the blood of martyrs. I have conquered fear. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of arrest. They can even stay by your gate and arrest me after this program. I'm used to it. But we cannot keep quiet in the face of obvious obscurity. Now, will you say this country is going to the brink? Every facet of our national life, the economy, insecurity, everything, Buhari's cause F9 parallel.
Now, will you categorize Bishop Cook and Father Mbaka in this, and so many, Cardinal Naeko, many of them speaking of, will you categorize them into?
That's why I use the word some.
Okay, some.
Almost. Even the Islamic clergy, it is their responsibility to speak. Where are the CSOs? Where are the CSOs? Where are the civil society organizations? Where are the activists? Where is NBA?
Perhaps they didn't interpret the reality, the situation, the same way you have. Perhaps they could believe that things are normal.
All Nigerians, the people being killed, our brothers, our sisters, our nephews. Now you heard what is happening in Abuja here. How can individuals be the ones citing either Boko Haram or bandits in Kuje and other outskirts of the town when we have security agencies? Is that not a misnomer? Does it not show that something is wrong? And all this I am still telling you boils down to leadership failure. The president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is grossly incompetent, is not capable, and all I expect is that since this man has shown more than enough evidence that he has no capacity to run this country, President Buhari should, in the interest of children that are yet unborn, in the interest of Nigerians that are dying, please excuse us. It's not something very heavy. It's not something terrible.
Do I have
just hi Muhammad Buhari, hereby resign. But simple.
Okay,
simple
resignation is an option which he will not likely take. Then the second option is impeachment. Just 2 days ago, the APC caucus in the National Assembly responded to the issues raised by your party's caucus, saying they stand with this president. Nothing will happen to this president, and this president will not be impeached. Of course, you know they have the numbers.
It is expected they will speak like that, because the both chambers of National Assembly, the leadership of the both chambers of National Assembly is a creation of the villa. So as we speak now, National Assembly is a department, it's an appendage of the villa.
Thank you for always watching Linda's TV show. I will see you again in my next video. Remain blessed. I appreciate each and every one of you, and keep on watching Linda's TV show. If you have not yet subscribed, please, I beg you to do that so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Bye bye.